Let's go. All right. Sad or displeased because something or someone has failed to fulfill one's hopes or expectations. This past year, I have graduated high school.
All right, guys, any thoughts? Last day of school.
Got a girlfriend. Started a YouTube channel. And done so many other things.
Just let it drip,
Drip, drip.
Record his face. All right, boys.
Now, what do all these mostly positive events have in common? Disappointment. Disappointment is one of those particular feelings which is found in every aspect of our lives. Yes, I've graduated high school, but I got a lower IB score than predicted. I got a girlfriend, but I'm going to uni. I started a YouTube channel, but my views and subscribers aren't as high as I expected. Now back to the definition. Something I see more as an event or an occurrence that is disappointing. I didn't learn a lot in high school, but one of the things it did teach me was how to deal with disappointment. I think we all know the feeling of getting a test back thinking you did well, and then actually getting the test back a week later with a shitty grade. And don't even get me started on the disappointment or anger your parents get when you tell them about it. Social events as well. Going to a party thinking you're gonna have a good time when instead you don't know half the people, the music sucks, and the girl you like didn't come. I feel like a disappointing event can alter behavior as it shows you the reality of your actions and the decisions that you make. And this feeling of disappointment isn't strictly related to specific events. It can also be found in your relationships with other people. In general, I think everyone has had a family member, a significant other, or a friend disappoint them. I find that caring about someone primes yourself to be disappointed. You want the best for them and for them to make the right decisions, but then they make a choice or do something that disappoints you, basically. Normally, I would say they made a mistake, but it may just be a mistake from your perspective and not from theirs. Since disappointment is based on your own hopes and expectations, it is hard to be objective about it. You may also find disappointment in a person's past, actions that a person has done that you weren't aware of before you became their friend or significant other. They may or may not have changed since that action has happened, and that may or may not be a good thing.
Fuck, in 2020, I've had two of my close friends disappoint me.
Now keep in mind there are levels to this shit, right? For example, out of those two friends, one of them is still my friend and the other I haven't spoken to in months. A friend forgetting to give you a charger back is nowhere near the level of disappointment compared to a friend chatting shit behind your back, but they both have an aspect of disappointment. Now I hate being disappointed. I'm sure a lot of you do as well. To try to avoid disappointment, I lower my expectations of myself and the people around me. Now that is what I would like to say, but I don't really do this. The last thing I want to do is change myself, right? I want other people to change. I feel like that's human nature, to put yourself before others, whether you like it or not. However, you can't control others, and you can't control the disappointment they bring with them. All I can do, and all you can do, is try to see it coming. I try to avoid disappointment by worrying about problems that haven't even occurred yet. I'll purposefully ask questions where I know that the answer is going to be disappointing in order to control the disappointment. I feel like this, it sort of gives me a sense of control over it, even though disappointment is something that's so fleeting and so out of our control, basically. I anticipate disappointment because I hate it so much. Now, this isn't to say that I'm not the issue and that I don't bring disappointment as well, right? I'm a person with very strong morals, and with these morals, I carry a lot of pride. So when I'm disappointed in a person, it is almost always due to them breaking my personal morals. And this could be done through an action, a choice, a decision, etc. But with this, the question is, are my morals and values the problem, or is it the other person's behavior? Is it your fault for having morals and ethics which are different from theirs? Being an average person, it's a feeling I'm pretty used to. I was never close to being the best at anything, or really exceeding the expectations of the people around me. Never the best athlete, musician, gamer, student, etc. So I've done my fair share of disappointing the people who care about me. But so have they. I can remember so many moments where I've disappointed myself along with the people around me. I remember in 7th grade, I got a 6 out of 20 on a French midterm where I was publicly insulted by my French teacher in front of the whole class. I didn't have the balls to tell my parents because I was scared of the reaction/punishment I was going to receive. It took me a week to muster up enough courage in order to tell them. Now when I look back at it, it's kind of a funny story, but fuck me did I feel like shit when I saw the grade on that test. I think we all disappoint the people around us at some point, whether you're aware of it or not. I've been disappointed in a lot of people that don't even know I care about them. As humans, we disappoint each other. The only thing we can do is learn from those mistakes. If you see it as a mistake. Disappoint? Yeah, we tend to do that.
Give a fuck!